Brown, who stole money from Children's Fund, I never imagined I would one day be in court asking people to speak on my behalf. I'm sure most folks who watch the news knows who Roy Moore is, but do you know Corrine Brown, the former Democrat 24-year Congresswoman from Florida? She was convicted, not just accused, of 18 fraud counts which could put her behind bars for the rest of her life, maximum 277 years. She doesn't deserve special treatment. She knew what she did and did it over and over again. To me, each time she did it again, she insulted all citizens and those who stood by her innocence. Brown reminded the judge she is 71 years old when she made her plea for mercy. Age didn't matter when she was stealing money from children, so it shouldn't matter when she is locked up. She will never be punished for what she did. Our justice system will fail us all when they let this liar and thief walk. Just to let you know how bad Brown really was, more than $800,000 was deposited into the One Door for Education, the Virginia-based charitable foundation, but only $1,200 went to charity. Over $200,000 went to NFL tickets, luxury vacations, plane tickets and lavish events, but she wants mercy and compassion. Give me a break. I am sorry you have to be here today to see me in this situation, Brown said in her statement to the court. I never imagined I would one day be in court asking people to speak on my behalf, never. In hindsight, I wished I had been more diligent in overseeing my personal and professional life. The idea that some people could believe these charges hurt me because it runs contrary to everything I've ever believed and done in my life. I hope and pray these proceedings don't make them ordinary people lose faith in the system. I humbly ask for mercy and compassion. According to NEWS4JAX, the maximum number of years Brown could face for each count are 20 years for the conspiracy charge, 100 years for the 5 counts of mail fraud, 140 years for the 7 counts of wire fraud, 5 years for the 1 count of scheme to conceal material facts, 3 years for the 1 count of obstruction of IRS laws, and 9 more years for the 3 tax fraud charges, a grand total of 277 years in prison. Brown was convicted on 18 counts of fraud and corruption in May. The lead prosecutor in the sentencing hearing argued Thursday that the former Congresswoman should be sentenced to about 7.5 to 9 years in federal prison. Her defense attorney is seeking probation and community service. Prosecutor Tyson Duva told the court, based on her actions during the investigation and in the trial, she should receive the most prison time out of the 3 co-conspirators. Brown wore a magenta suit to the courthouse Thursday and briefly appeared in the overflow courtroom prior to the sentencing hearing. How long did she expect to keep getting away with this? Criminals must think they are bulletproof. I don't care about the good she did, that didn't get her in trouble with the law. She's a crook and isn't remotely remorseful for all of her illegal activities. She needs the max so that other politicians understand that if you betray us and have the audacity to even manipulate a charity fund for children, you will be punished. 5 years would be far more lenient than she deserves, but I doubt she will serve even 1 day behind bars. She knows all too well how to manipulate the system, as she has proven by refusing to admit her guilt or show any remorse. In her mind, she honestly believes she has done no wrong. She believes the money belonged to her and she was entitled to use it in any way she saw fit. After all, she's Corrine Brown, and Corrine can do no wrong. Pleading not guilty has left the door open to appeal, and if she's allowed bond while awaiting appeal, she'll drag this out until doomsday. A thorough investigation of her activities during her tenure in the Washington might reveal even more shady dealings, because criminals are rarely involved in just one crime. It's usually a lifestyle bred over years of arrogance and deception. Do you think Brown should be given mercy? Share your opinions below in the comment section and let me know what you think.